it's her picture. It says, forever in my heart, Pamela M. Ross, 1961 to 2016. And it says, you will forever live on in my heart. It's a keychain.
That's something he can always have, put on his keychain, it's always there. And one of his favorite pictures, actually, also. And this next gift, amen, really got me. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. But this gift is also from the pastor's aide. We're going to let Cynthia, Deaconess Warren, present this.
When Minister Freeman had asked me to present this presentation to you. Last Sunday I was home. I don't want this.
She ain't gonna hold it up.
Okay. I was at home and I was laying in bed and I thought, okay, so I need something that I can say to encourage our bishop and everything. So I was laying in bed and Psalms 24 came to my mind. And I thought, okay, yeah, that's good, I like it. I like it, because see, I can remind him that, that's all right, I can remind you that the King of Glory, the one that's mighty in battle, the one that's mighty in battle, the Lord of hosts, the Lord of the army, he's got you. So I thought I had it. But that ain't what he laid on my heart. That wasn't what he laid on my heart. So I thought about it. So I said, okay, and he took me to the last two verses of that. And the last two verses says, I'm nervous to get a little bit.
You got it.
Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you, Lord. Okay, let me confess, because I'm nervous and I can't think. Says, lift up your head, all ye gates, and even lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of Glory shall come in. He said, who is this King of Glory? He said, the Lord of hosts, he is the King of Glory. But now see, now he didn't let me use the part about the mighty in battle. That's where I wanted to go, because I wanted to let you know that he's fighting this battle for you. But that ain't the way that he was leading me. So I took a page from you, and I got up out of bed, got on my computer, and I looked up even. And even said, to put emphasis, last Jesus, to put emphasis on the surprise or extreme. Okay, so I said, okay, I like that. So then I went back to bed, and I thought on a little bit more. Well, then I got back up. Since I couldn't use host, the Lord of the armies, I'm like, okay, so what host am I going to use? And everything. So then, as I was laying in bed, I started to think, okay, a host is someone that welcomes someone when you go to an event, and they sort of cater to their needs. So I got up and I wrote on a piece of paper, and I said, okay, so the host is the one that welcomes and caters. Well, I went back to bed. Thought I was through. That wasn't it. So I got up and I got on the computer and I looked up host. And it said a host is one that receives their guests at an event, and he provides for their need while they're at that event.
All right.
And I said, okay, I like yours better, because yours said receive and provide, and mine was welcome and cater. So I like yours better. So I got receive and provide. Well, I began to look a little bit more, and it said the host is an organism that harbors another organism on or in itself. So I got thinking about that. That got me excited. So I said, okay, let me put all this together. Let me put this together. Bishop, thank you for what you said, because it encouraged me to go and say this. Go ahead and say it. So then I thought about it, and he said, okay, the psalmist said, lift up your head, O ye gates. Yeah. Even to the extreme, to the surprise. And I thought about your testimony when you began to share with the church how the enemy was trying to get you down, and he began to tell you, thank you, Jesus. He began to tell you, well, now you're all by yourself, because you don't have her anymore to encourage you. I thought about when you said sometimes he tried to get you down and just try to hold you down, and how that he even tried at times to try to bring depression on you. But I remember, I remember you said that you began to look up.
All right.
And then when you looked up, the God began to come in and he began to lift you up and he began to encourage you and he began to strengthen you.
All right.
So now, I think what he wanted me to say in the scripture is lift up your head.
Yeah.
All ye gates. Even when the enemy is trying to bring some against you.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Because the King of Glory shall come in. I remember you said about the King of Glory, so I thought about what you said at the host. Okay, so the host is the host is the one that's gonna, when you lift your head up, he's gonna receive you. Hallelujah. The host, he said that. He's receiving events. So when you have that even event, when the enemy's trying to mess with you and everything, remember he's the one that's responsible for you. And when you receive it, he's going to harbor you into himself. He's going to shout to you. And not only is he going to shout to you, but he's going to nourish you. And not only is he going to nourish you, but whatever you need for that situation at that time, he's going to provide.
All right.
Lift up your head.
That's all right.
Glory shall come in. Who is? The family of the council also sing that.
All right.
And that spirit is so. Not only do we want to lift always lift the Lord, but we want to give you some vision. The pastor did that we can always look up and see our first lady.
All right.
We did not want to get anything else but something to where we can always see her. We can't talk to her, but just to look at her, to behold her, does a lot for us.
Amen.
So as you open this gift, this is not only just presented to you, this is presented also to the Granville family. This is from the pastor's name.
Let me read this. It says, forever in our hearts, Lady Pamela Ross. Sunrise, 1961, sunset, 2016. A woman of wisdom, a woman of faith, but most of all, a woman of God.
All right.
We
All
shall
right. Thank you, Jesus.
okay, forever, no, we should never forget.
Oh, nice. Oh,
You will always be a part of us.
Amen.
And when we sing that, I said, this is it. We will places, we have had permission to place it out in the hall, because she was our first lady.
Amen.
And we put her on the wall. And you just want to look at it, it'll be up there.
Amen.
Amen. And Bishop, this last thing, I'm ready to praise him. We cannot pay you. We can't even try to pay you for all that you have done, for all that we know you will do. But this is just a little token of our love
Oh, bless his name.
to you. And just use it as you will, because it's yours. And I'll let you read the card. And I want you to tell the church, I am really, really grateful for what you have done.
All right. All right.
And you'll hear in a minute what I'm talking about.
All right. Bless. Wonderful thing.
I'll read the card first. Just think you're here. Not by chance. It's like my son. Not by chance, but by God's choosing.
Wow.
His hand formed you and made you the person you are. He compares you to no one else.
Wow.
You are one of a kind. You lack nothing that His grace cannot give you. He has allowed you to be here at this time in history to fulfill His special purpose. For this generation, it is the same person,
Wow. That's awesome.
just different color. He has given us His very great and precious promises so that through them you may participate in divine nature. I didn't read this in the last one. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 4, the NIV. I ain't even seen it yet. I just flipped it over. You're God's servant in God's place and God's perfect time. May God bless you to have many more blessed anniversaries. Keeping you, your family, in our thoughts, prayers. We love you. Star Bethlehem family, Pastor's Aid Committee. There's a check here, $7,500.
We just say we wish we could have done more. We wish we could have done more.
Glory.
But we know that will go a long way. Amen. Amen. We hope that you enjoyed your anniversary. We're going to continue after at Old Charlie's. Thank you. Amen. Family, you're invited on the Lucasville Road. Amen. We're going to continue there for the last words. And this is night till we're going to rejoice. We're going to rejoice. We're going to let them the last words from our bishop, Bishop Moss. We'll let all the pastors, because it's all the team, let them get a hug now before the church. I'm going first.
It's Sister Teresa. She said they could be up on the door in Richmond Road. She said they could She did.
First of all, let me do it like this. I want to thank God for the Pastor Day Committee and your untimely work. God bless you. God keep with each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Late Bishop Ross Senior said it's just so nice to be nice. And I thank God for you. God bless you. To Bishop Jones,
Amen.
God bless you. Sir. Great message. Very inspiring, encouraging message. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. I truly love you. Thank you so much. Sister Jones, thank you as well.
Amen.
Love you as well from the bottom of my heart. God's blessings be upon you as well. To the choir, God bless you. To those guys sitting on the church of holiness, God bless you as well. Thank you for coming to a part of this celebration. Thank you so much. To Scarlet Church, thank you so much as well. Love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank God for you and all that you've done, your efforts. Thank you so much. Elder Morris, God bless you. Thank you as well. To my family, Ray, Joe. I'm mess y'all up. To my family, thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all. Wow. To be a part of this, to remember First Lady Pamela.
Amen.
Johnny, you want to thank you too. He's part of the family as well. Thank you so much. To my sons, thank God for them. I thank God, let me say this first with David. David left late October. And when David left, it got rough. Long as David was there, I was doing pretty good. But when David left, the latter part of October, it got kind of tough. And today is tough. I said it's just different, but no, it's different and it's tough.
Right. Real tough.
But I thank God for David. David calls me every week. He said, Daddy, I'm just checking on you. He'll be back next weekend. He looks like he's never coming back home. That's what God is. But I thank God for David. David calls every week, and I can set my clock by the time David is going to call. But he threw me for a loop last week. He got so engrossed in the NBA draft. So he called me later. And we had a great dialogue. I thank God for Raymond III. Thank God for him. He stops by and I think he thinks I'm his brother or something. But I thank God for him. The words that he says to me periodically as well as the son to be the father, and I thank God for him. And I know Nina went out to do his sisters, and I'm so glad they're here.
Amen.
Thank God for Nina as well. And let me say this, the Doobie Sisters are truly a blessing to me.
Yes, yes.
I know they're a blessing to Raymond and Nina, but they're really a blessing to me. And one of them has me hoodwinked in my You know, church, I tell you, don't be hoodwinked and bamboozled. But I'm not going to call her name, which one it is. But she has been hoodwinked and bamboozled. And her parents said, we're not doing what you do to her. And when she does, we bring her to your house. And I told her this the other day, I said, when you bring her to the house, make sure she's changed. They have been and they are a blessing to me in this time. It's been difficult. It's been challenging. And let me say this too before I go further. I want to thank God for my mother.
Amen.
My mother she don't know, she has walked me through this.
All right.
She has called me. She has stopped by. She's walked me through this. She's been a blessing to me. And I thank God for her. And I think God has blessed her to still be here. She's 81 years old. Almost 82. God has blessed her to be here. Something I was going to do that, but she said something to me a month after Pamela died. Passed, rather. But she just sleep.
Amen.
She just sleep.
Amen.
But she said something to me. I won't say what she said. And God is bringing that to fruition. And let me say this, and I'm going to my seat. I told myself I'm not going to cry anymore, but I did.
It's all right. It's all right, Bishop.
All right. But in the tough times of my life, in the absence of my bride, my best friend, the one I can tell anything to, God is giving me strength. This road, this journey is not easy. It's tough. I told someone called me this morning talked to someone from Detroit this morning, and this person has been walking me through this thing too. He lost his wife 6 months before I lost Sister Pamela. He's been walking me through it. And God does give strength. In the midnight hours, when you cry and you can't stop crying, God stops by and He does give strength. I remember the song, Marvin Sapp's song, and it was close to the time passing of his wife. He said, I never would have made it. I never would have made it if it had not been for her, who was on my side. Not only my side, but my son's side. Not only my son's, but my daughter-in-law's side. Not only their side, but my brother-in-law's, my sister-in-law's, all the relatives. If it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, we would have made it. But guess what? But we are stronger. When you are preaching,
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
God dropped something in my spirit about Pamela. He said Pamela went through what she went through. And he said when she went through what she went through, it made her better. When she went through what she went through, it made her stronger. When she went through what she went through, it made her wiser. He said, and he didn't call me no bishop. He didn't call me pastor.
That's right.
He called me by my nickname. He said, Ray, the way I did Pam, I'm going to make you better. The way I did Pam, I'm going to make you wise.
All right.
Ray. He didn't say Raymond. He didn't say Bishop. He didn't say Pastor. He said Ray.
All right.
And when he called me Ray, it made it personal. Because people who really know me call me Ray.
All right. Amen.
So let me know that God really knows me. He said, well, I'm about to make you better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My God.
I'm not bringing you through this thing all by yourself. I'm going to make you better. Not to make you bigger, but to make you better. So pray for me. Amen. Pray my strength. I love everybody in the room. I have a heart for people. I have a heart for people. And even when I didn't feel like coming to church, there were days I didn't feel like coming to church. Because depression set in. And y'all heard when I preached a sermon with Elijah. Elijah wanted to die from depression and oppression. Bishop was in the same boat. But guess what I heard? I heard Pam say, I heard Pam say, do what God says do. And every now and then when I feel like giving up and feel like getting depressed, I hear Pam's voice. Raymond, do what God says do. And when I hear
That's right.
when I hear Pam's voice say that, something about strength coming in my body. Something about strength comes in. Something about energy comes in. When I hear her say, do what God says do. Pray for me because I'm going to do what God says do. Without my brother, without my best friend, as I journey on, I intend to do the will of God. And I intend to keep hearing her voice in my ear. Keep on going. God bless you.
Amen. I believe everything he said. Amen. He's already doing it. Amen. Amen. At this time, we're going to have last remarks and benediction from our bishop. Bishop Jones, before we do that, we want to with this little love token. And we appreciate you coming all the way from Amen. I appreciate the way, but you that was on time for it. I'm going to present this to you. You know me, I'm Jennifer.
You get it together.
I'm going to present it with an afternoon call. Hey, we love you. We love you. Keep on doing what you're doing. Y'all busy. Amen. Amen. This is all for you and her. Amen. What you want to do with it. Amen. We should give you more. Amen. We cannot pay you for the word. Amen. Amen. You don't have to get two, Bishop. That's what I like. Don't have to get two to give you straight word. Amen.